These days, I hear a ton of really raw, desperate stories, mostly from young men. Thousands, actually. And nearly every one of them says the same thing. I can't stop watching porn. How do I quit? Not a question loaded with judgment or shame. Just honest pain. Not pleasure. Pain. And every time I hear that, I feel grateful that I grew up in a time when this wasn't so accessible. Or maybe I just don't have the wiring for it. I don't know. But I do know this. What we're seeing now is a modern epidemic, and it's one that's growing in silence. Segment 1, what's really happening in the brain? Let's set aside morality for a second. Let's just talk neuroscience. Any behavior or substance that gives us rapid, repeated spikes of dopamine, over time, it rewires the brain. It carves a groove in the nervous system, and that groove becomes a craving. But here's the kicker. As the brain adapts, that same stimulus brings less satisfaction. So the brain wants more stimulation to feel less. That's addiction. And with pornography, especially in its current form, high-speed, endless scroll, hyperstimulating, it's like crack cocaine for the reward system. Here's something few talk about. Porn shapes sexual templates. That means the brain begins to associate arousal and intimacy with what it watches, not what it experiences. So when someone's finally in a real-life intimate moment, they're not just nervous, they're lost. They've trained their brain to watch, not to feel, to observe sex, not to be in it. That can create a cascade of problems: performance anxiety, lack of desire, escalation to more extreme content to feel anything, and a deep, creeping sense of shame. Segment 3, why this one is different. Addiction is addiction, but this one has layers. Alcoholics, we know their stories. We even celebrate their recovery. But someone addicted to porn, we look at them differently. And because of that, they hide. And as the saying goes, secrets keep us sick. Shame separates, and separation kills, not just physically, but emotionally. A lot of these guys are isolated. They're DMing someone on a podcast instead of reaching out in real life, because even just admitting it feels unbearable. Segment 4, so how do we treat it? The way out starts with this. 1, awareness. Saying, this is a problem. I need help. That's the first step. 2, talk. Talk to someone, a therapist, a friend, a group, anyone safe. Let it breathe. 3, accountability. Whether it's software that blocks access, an accountability partner, or a group like a 12-step meeting, we need structure. 4, community. Porn addiction shrinks your world. Community expands it. 5, replacement. You can't just stop. You need to start something new in its place, something meaningful. Connection, challenge, creation. This isn't about never feeling desire. It's about regaining control over where that desire is aimed and what it's costing you. Segment 5, final thoughts. Here's what I want anyone struggling with this to hear. You are not broken. You are not alone. And you are not beyond help. But this thing will not go away on its own.